We're at the Ulster County Sheriff's Law Enforcement Center, where Marie Schultes, who is the co-founder of the Awareness Program, is here to dedicate 3 awards to 3 different officers for their dedication to helping youth. Tell us, what is the event involved here today?
Awareness is a peer-to-peer alcohol and substance education program that was started because of an underage drinking party that my daughter had, and we are today honoring the 2 officers that took the time to write the tickets to that party and get a safe ending. And then there's a deputy sheriff that insisted a judge throw the book at a teen that was given his 3rd marijuana ticket, and that enabled me to get the kid to do drug testing, and he's now been sober for 3 months and is in the culinary doing. The first one is for Trooper Mark Bainey, and unfortunately he can't be here today, so Captain Nuzzo is going to accept that on his behalf. And the other was to Trooper Ben Cooper, who is now an investigator. So we really want to thank them for going above and beyond to protect our youth.
What I'll say briefly is, and I think Lieutenant Young and the deputy here will recognize, we do our job as police officers. Sometimes it's the distasteful thing of writing a ticket or arresting somebody, but sometimes that's also a thing that changes someone's life. And I think that what we did that day, those 2 troopers did, was they inspired you to start something that will change people's lives. So I commend you for what you're doing, and thank you for recognizing my guys.
Thank you very much.
Geez, I've always had a zero tolerance policy with marijuana and drugs and underage drinking, so I always felt like it was just part of my job. But you know, in the last decade or so, by the lead of the Sheriff's Office, the majority of law enforcement agencies in this county are on our computer system, so we're able to see the run-ins that people have with other agencies. And you know, because of that, we can take you know, different courses of action. And I think you know, because of that, you know, you could look into the system and see, you know, 3rd marijuana arrest for an 18-year-old. It's to me, that's a red flag. There's problems, so I'll take the few minutes to write the letter, and sometimes it goes somewhere, sometimes it doesn't. But you know, I'm really glad that it's made a difference in somebody's life. Thanks so much.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Peter Gerstenzang on the left is an attorney out of Albany and wrote the book Handling the DWI Case in New York, which was published in 1987, and editions come out every year. It's a reference book for attorneys and judges in dealing with DWI cases.
Okay. Basically what this is an initiative that came from the governor to the Department of Motor Vehicles to enact regulations directed at people who were multiple offenders or had a history of multiple offenses. And instead of looking back the traditional 10 years, they started looking back 2 different periods. One is a lifetime, and the other is 25 years. And essentially what they came down to is that if you have 5 prior convictions for DWI, if you have a total of 5, or you've got 4 and you get arrested and this is your 5th and you're being revoked on this, and that's lifetime, you will be revoked for life.
Does that include AIs?
It includes AIs.
This is Brian Beadle, who is from Highland, and he is a volunteer with Awareness. Now, tell us your history of Awareness, and why do you think this program is successful over others?
It's definitely, I've been to other programs, and I've been to outpatient, inpatient rehabs, all of that. Awareness is different because I feel there's actually love and there's a heart involved. Marie, who runs the program, she truly cares about each person that comes in there, and although it can be stressful at times with the people that do come in, she is very patient. She was patient with me. I was a very stubborn person in the program. I see it different because you can relate to people in there. You don't feel judged or like you're just a drug addict. You're there to truly help, and that's what makes it more real. It's not just a job. It's more of that she truly wants to make a difference. So.